so today I'm going to be doing Sabrina's Advice Monthly, and I just want to say I'm sorry for not getting it up before the end of October. I will make sure to free-film November's video because I was so busy with October and filming all those Halloween tutorials and stuff like that. I did not have time to film a Sabrina's Advice Monthly, so I'm sorry I'm 2 days late, but I have the video today, so I'm going to be uploading it and editing it as soon as possible. And this month, I'm going to be talking about college. I requested in my video that somebody wanted me to talk about college and kind of like deciding, career choices and what you want to do in life. So I'm going to be talking about that since as a girl in her last year of high school and, the fact that I'm graduating early has finally hit me like, bam, Sabrina, you're graduating early. You actually have to act like you're a senior now. So, I didn't realize how much work, a senior actually has. Like, we have to, fill up scholarship applications, we have to find colleges we want to go to, we have to go to college informational meetings like at your school or off campus or different places, or learn more about what you like, what you don't like, out of state stuff, because if you want to go somewhere else you got to learn about that, and it's really complicated. So I'm going to be talking about college and stuff like that if you're like a younger viewer. Maybe this will be helpful when you get older, but I'm also going to be talking about career choices, so if you guys are interested in that, maybe know what you want to become or anything like that, then you can keep on watching this video. So this is going to be kind of an informative video, something I'm becoming an expert on. So let's go ahead and get started. A lot of you guys have been wondering, you guys really wanted me to make a video and talk to you guys about what I did to graduate early. So what I did was I had to take a couple of my senior classes ahead of time, and I took them during the summer and I took them during the school year. And what I had to do was I had to take U.S. Government, because that is a required class that you have to take as a senior, and also English and math. So at least at my school you have to have 4 credits of math, 4 of English, and 3 social studies. So I have been, going at my normal pace with all my other classes, and then I just did ahead of time all those 3 classes that I needed to for my senior year, which is actually not that bad. It's actually pretty easy because online, it's pretty easy, and so is summer school. Why did I want to graduate early? You guys were wondering about that as well. I wanted to graduate early because I was actually planning on going to medical school in Romania. And actually my plans have changed. I've talked to a lot of people who actually asked for Romanians themselves, and I've talked to people in Romania, colleges in Romania, stuff like that, and they told me that I should stay in America. They said that I have a lot more opportunities in America, and it's really hard. I wanted to do medical school in Romania and then come back. It's actually really hard to do medical school out of the country and then come back, because at the moment people that are going to medical school and people that are taking residency, they're at the same level. There's a big competition right now to get into residency. I actually talked to Dr. himself, and he said that people who are coming out of the country actually have a lower chance of being accepted into residency. So it's a better chance for me to stay in America and to go to medical school and actually get accepted into residency. Romania is beautiful and it has so many beautiful things about it, but I have never actually lived there. I've been there on vacation, just like most of us when we go on vacation, we fall in love. After a while, you're like, oh, you know what, I kind of miss my home. I kind of want to go back to my home in my life. So that's how I felt, and I was like, I love Romania and stuff, but I'm really going to miss my home. America's my home. I grew up here, I was born here, I lived here all my life. So I just decided that I'm going to probably go to school, and it's probably a better decision for me to go to school in America, in the United States. So I've been applying to colleges kind of all over, mostly close to home because I don't know. You guys can tell that I'm a totally want to stay with my parents person, because they're like my BFFs, and I love my family, and it's going to be so hard for me to just leave them. And off to college a year early, you don't really have any friends that are graduating with you at the same time, so that's going to be a little bit fun. Now that my plans changed, I still decided to, go for it and graduate early because I do want to become a doctor, and I'm not sure, okay, for those of you guys wondering, I'm kind of having a tough time deciding if I want to become a biochemist or pathologist, study of diseases, not the study of dead bodies or anything, and or something in the science field, because I'm a science, I love science, I'm a science geek, and I'm so fascinated by science, all types of science, biology, chemistry, and then I'm taking anatomy right now, and that would have, right now I'm noticing just how interesting it is for me. I really like anatomy, so this just proves to me more. So I'm just thinking about that, or becoming a doctor. You guys know that I really like to give advice, that I really like to help people, and that's a major goal of mine. So becoming a doctor, I'd get to kind of work with the science part, but it's not behind the scenes science, which is something I would really like. But at the same time, I get to, help people. I get to actually be up front, face to face with them, talking to them, giving them advice, prescribing them medicine and stuff. But then again, I don't know, I'm also really like the science part of it. So a month ago I signed up for a university, and it's a university in my state, and at the moment I don't know if I'm going to go to it or not. And I actually got accepted into it very quickly, and I got accepted after a month, and I was super excited. I actually did not want to go to this university, to be completely honest. I am a total California girl. I want to go to California. I really want to go there for college because it's beautiful. I used to live in California. I lived in the northern part. I want to go in the southern part because LA, so beautiful. It's by the ocean. I'm a lover of the ocean, and just like the beaches and everything like that, it's so pretty there, and it's amazing. And every time I go on their vacation, I'm just like, I have to go to college here. But the thing is that for an out-of-state student, it's really expensive for out-of-state kids, like $50,000 a year, which is kind of crazy unless you get like a really big scholarship. California, I know they don't really like to accept out-of-state kids. They actually accept a small minimum. They mostly bring in kids from California, so that's also a hard thing. You actually, like, even if you're a 4.0 student in any other state, it's really hard to get into California. Like, they're really picky. So, but I really want to go there, and it's like my dream. I want to go to Stanford, which is even crazy, I know. Stanford, who gets accepted to Stanford, so for like geniuses. But it would be amazing. I don't know, I might apply there, and if I apply there, I would probably pursue biochemistry. And that is something I would love to do and kind of just like make a career out of and enjoy. But if not, I'm probably going to go to university in my state that I was talking about, which I just went off topic. But I didn't want to apply to it because I want to go to California. I still want to go to California because I'm always going to be a dreamer. And so maybe I will go to California. I don't know. If I do really good on my SATs and get like a 2400, woo! You know, like in movies, you're like, congratulations, Sabrina, you've been accepted to blah, 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 and you get all excited and stuff. So I'm super excited that I got accepted. And I'm going to start next year in the fall in 2013 if I do go to this school, if I do decide on it. It also costs money. You remember those days when it didn't cost money? Yeah, those days are over. It costs like $60, $90, even more probably for bigger schools, and you know, it's expensive. You just like, I don't get why you have to pay money to like apply to a school. Like, that's just, it's weird to me because you're just like applying, you're not gonna actually, you don't know if you're gonna go there yet. So I want to do pre-med. If I go to a university in my state, I want to follow pre-med career, and that's going to be 4 years of pre-med, then 3 years of medical school, and then residency. So it's going to be a couple of years until I actually become a doctor. I'm actually going to probably become a doctor in my late 20s, so I'm getting a little bit of a head start, which is nice. That's why I thought that graduating early would actually help me, so I'm not too old when I get out, and I have time to make a family and stuff like that, so that's good. So if you guys are planning on becoming doctors, or if you are a doctor, I mean, you're watching this video, or if you're a scientist or you love science like me, I would love to hear your opinions. Or if you know a doctor or know anybody, you know, what do you think is the best job in the medical field? Like, what do you guys think? Should I go for like the whole doctor path, or should I stick to science? Like, what is more beneficial? What do you guys think is better? What do you guys, I don't know, I just want to hear your advice on this topic too. And let me know what you guys think about it and what you guys would do in my situation. I have no idea what to do. So, yeah. But I do know that I love science, so I'm going to go towards that path. And I also love making advice videos. I love makeup. I love hair and stuff like that. So I'm also on, you know, kind of stuck between those things. I have so many different passions. Like, you know, I would love to, I don't know, become a stylist or something and be able to do celebrities' makeup and their hair, and that would be so much fun. But, you know, that's just like on a wild tangent. I know I'm more like secure if I become like a biochemist. And then at the same time, I love giving you guys advice. Like, what if I become a psychologist? That would be really fun and very interesting. And, you know, be able to help people, like, you know, in real life. It'd be really cool. So I also love that as well. It's really hard. And you guys are going to know that. So for career-wise, I want you guys to make sure you pick something you love. What in school you're very proficient at, like you're very good at, you enjoy very much, and you go there every single day and you're like, I love this, I love doing this. And think about it, like, I also love history, okay? I am a total history geek, and I don't know, I want to like go to college and start studying history and then become an archaeologist, go travel the world. But I am seriously, history is a big interest to me, and I am fascinated by history, which is another thing. I don't know, I just like too many things, you guys. Now that you love something else, then, you know, go pursue that. It's okay to change majors, but don't like literally go through medical school and go through pre-med and everything and be like, oh, I don't want to be a doctor. Like, no, that's not good. So I'm going to try to decide before college starts exactly what I'm going to do, but I'm probably going to go into the field and maybe like for fun as a hobby, I'll learn more about history and maybe take makeup class for a hobby too, because I want to continue making these videos because they're super fun to make, and I actually have a lot of fun making them. So anyways, going on about colleges, so about scholarships, I've been talking to my counselor. Your counselor becomes your best friend near the end of high school. He literally is like, hey buddy, what's up? And you just go to him and ask him lots of questions, and he's very helpful. And my counselor has been telling me about what scholarships to apply to, what to try for, and where to find good websites for scholarships. And I'll link a couple in the down bar below. There's actually a lot that I've been applying to, and there's some like daily scholarships you can apply to. And what you have to do is, some of them you have to write essays, which I know is really fun, right? And then others you just literally just apply and they pick you or not. So it's pretty, I don't know, some of them are easier to apply to, some of them are a little bit more difficult. You know, you have to show them, you know, I deserve this scholarship. And that's been fun. And ACTs and SATs, ooh la la, I actually have some big fat books to study from. And I recently took my ACT on October 27th, and I studied for that one for like 3 months or so. And to let you guys know, it wasn't too bad. It's a lot easier in my opinion than SATs. And it wasn't too bad, but the science reasoning part got me. And I hope my results are coming soon, like 5 to 6 weeks, so I'm nervous to see how I did on that. Hopefully my science, you know, won't affect the overall, but I hope I get in the 30s. That is a major goal for me to get in the 30s. And now I have to start focusing on SATs, and I can make a separate video about like how I studied. Know more about that for like my SATs and ACTs. You can comment below and let me know. But I'm already going off on like a tangent here. But anyway, so I've been doing that, and my SAT is coming up on December 1st. So I'm nervous about that. It's coming up so soon. Oh my gosh, time is flying, and I can't believe it. Like, my junior year is going by too quickly. I'm really sad because I have to leave home soon, and I don't know if I'm, you know, ready to leave. I'm going to be so sad when I have to leave. And speaking of that, so, okay, so I applied to university that is about 6 hours away from my house, from home, which is not too bad. You know, I can still see my parents and stuff like that. But there's also a university in my region, like literally like 20 minutes away from where I live, that I can apply to. But I applied to that one as well, and I would love to go to that one, but like most children, I would like to branch off and go see how life is on my own. And then again, I know after like a couple of months I'm going to hate it. I'm going to want to come back home because I've been used to, like, you know, my parents help me with everything. I sit under their roof. They give me everything. I don't have to worry about myself. Don't have to make my own food or whatever. You know, life is nice. And it's going to be hard for me to kind of adjust to being on my own, not having my sister, not having my mom and dad, and not having like anybody but my cell phone to call them with. You know, and that's going to be so hard for me, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to like resist, you know. So if you guys are college students and you're watching this, let me know how you dealt with it and how, you know, you got used to it and the steps to take. To apply, there's a couple steps you have to take. You have to fill out an application. Some of them actually require essays, like I know Harvard. Don't worry, I didn't try that one because I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get accepted to Harvard. But Stanford, I still believe I can probably apply to that and, you know, hope for the best. And even if I don't go, I want to like put it in a frame and be like, look kids, Stanford said I was accepted. No, I didn't go to college there, but they accepted me anyways. So, you know, looking on the bright side of things. I think that's pretty much it. I think I covered all the topics about college and stuff, and about getting ready, you know, picking what career you want to do and stuff like that. I hope you found this video helpful. Let me know what you want to see in next month's video, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye guys, have an amazing November, and I hope you guys enjoyed Sabrina's Advice Monthly.